% off. Feeding the whole family? Bring them all Saturday or Sunday for live acoustic music from 5 p.m. And kids eat free. Some conditions apply. The Excelsior Hotel. Feels like home, but better. You just know it's a Barreau Hotel.
Up-to-the-minute news for South Australia. This is 5AA News. Always Adelaide.
Sunny this afternoon, sunny tomorrow 28. With the 4 o'clock news, I'm Mel Usher. A Burra man says his work days are done after winning the jackpot in last night's Oz Lotto draw. He's now $50 million richer. The local Terry White Chemmart is also celebrating after selling the winning ticket. It's the second biggest lottery win in SA this year. In May, an Adelaide man pocketed $150 million in Powerball. 3,224 hours were lost to ramping in SA last month. That's up on the previous month, but still well down on the peak of over 5,500 hours in July. Shadow Minister for Health Ashton Hearn says the Malinauskas government needs to do more than they're doing to fix it.
The Premier wants us all to believe that things are hunky-dory within our hospitals, but these stats show in black and white that the situation is really dire. We've got patients and paramedics who have just endured 30 of the worst months of ramping in our state's history.
The Prime Minister is condemning the latest attack targeting the Jewish community, saying it's totally abhorrent. The words "Kill Israel" have been spray painted on a garage at Wallara in Sydney's east and a car set alight. Homes have also been graffitied. Counter-terrorism police are among the officers investigating. Anthony Albanese says the attack is unacceptable.
I unequivocally condemn these shameful acts of violence aimed at the Jewish community. They are acts which are aimed at promoting fear in the community, and that, by any definition, is what terrorism is about.
Mr Albanese has also announced $8.5 million to redevelop the Sydney Jewish Museum. The Coalition claims Labor's plan to scrap the childcare activity test would drive up demand in an already stretched sector. Labor is promising to expand access to subsidies for early childhood education if it wins next year's election. But Shadow Treasurer Angus Taylor says that would only make care harder to find.
We've got supply constraints in this sector that haven't been solved. Any young family who's looking to get into childcare now knows just how hard it is to find the childcare that they want. And Labor thinks the answer is to put more demand into the system.
Labor is also promising to set up a $1 billion fund to build childcare centres. The price of coffee beans has soared to its highest level since 1977. Global coffee suppliers have been lagging behind demand for 3 years. Cafe Culture Managing Director Sean Edwards says a Chinese coffee chain's $1 billion deal to purchase 240,000 tonnes of Brazilian coffee over the next 5 years could impact supply and push prices up further.
We've been warning the industry for a long time that once these non-drinking coffee nations take it up, there's going to be a shortage, and people didn't believe it, and that's the truth now. But that's just one factor. The dollar's terrible at the moment. We're importing 99% of our coffee, so that's going to affect the price of coffee in Australia as well. Plus, people haven't locked in their coffees. There's a lot of spot buying.
And the Bob Dylan biopic, A Complete Unknown, has had its world premiere in Hollywood. Timothy Chalamet stars as the legendary singer in the movie. Now turning to 5AA sport, the head curator at the Gabba says he's prepared the pitch to have good carry, pace and bounce for the third test between Australia and India starting Saturday. There have been late trades in the AFLW involving SA teams. The Crows have picked up Neve Kelly's sister Grace from the Saints. Ella Heads has landed at Alberton from Sydney. And the new NRL franchise based in Papua New Guinea will be officially announced in Sydney tomorrow. Now checking 5AA traffic.
Afternoon at Panorama, got a 3-car collision causing big delays. It's on Springbank Road near Kent Road. 3 cars blocking traffic at the moment. Also got a car fuel leak causing a few delays at Greenacres. This one's a North East Road near Muller Road. And Seacombe Heights works nearly finished on the earlier sinkhole. That's at the Morford Road and Seacombe Road intersection. Got asphalt down there, so nearly done, which is good news. Got a camera today, Doothie Streets in Melbourne. JB Hi-Fi's Wicked Wednesday one-day sale is on today with crazy deals. One day only at JB. Stores open until 9 tonight. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
The 5AA forecast, sunny this afternoon, sunny tomorrow, 28. Friday, mostly sunny, 29. Saturday, partly cloudy, 33. Right now, it's 22 degrees. Now let's check what's happening on 9 News tonight.
I'm Kate Collins. Tonight, Grant Stevens unleashes on our justice system over the attack on one of his officers. A mystery South Australian scoops the $50 million lotto pool. The well-known beer ad, now deemed one of the official sounds of Australia. And meet the Adelaide woman behind one of the nation's best-known Christmas charity drives. 9 News, your news, nightly at 6 on 9 and 9 now.
Stay informed, get involved. 5AA, always Adelaide. The 5AA Sports Show.
Get around the little bar!
Stephen Rowe and Tim Jennifer.
Pick the beauty!
Great to be with you. Another day full of mayhem this Wednesday. Today was round 2 of wrestling with Ticketek. To land tickets to next year's gather round in Adelaide, whether you were online or physically in line, footy fans, some were winners and some were losers. Rowey, Timmy G, g'day to you.
Yeah, thanks, Sammy. Give us a call about that if you do. We'd love to hear your story as we count down until the third test. BBL 14, Reds' next home game, and maybe the 36ers' next win. And Christmas. I looked at this. Only 9 more shopping days until Christmas. Timmy, welcome.
Is that a fact?
Oh, we've
Oh,
done
dear.
my math.
Wow.
Right. We don't
dear.
trade on Sunday, do
That's
we?
a bit scary.
9.
well,
Where?
do
Has
now.
Most
this-
things are open
Yeah,
on
Sundays
Yeah.
trading.
Yeah,
Oh, then we've got
of course
11.
it is.
Yeah, no, okay. Well, I was going to say.
Whatever, Trevor. Well, not everything's open on
Well,
Sunday.
you just caused a bit of panic, especially amongst the male population.
Do you know what?
We've got
I'm
heaps
going
of
to. I've promised myself, absolutely promised myself that I'm going to enjoy Christmas this year.
Yes, good. It's
I've
about
always
time.
been the Grinch. Well, I got little Rory.
Yeah, it's
Gemma's
right.
got another one.
That's right. So have
Kids
the
make Christmas, don't
Of course they do. It's about them.
You got 4.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, I'll double
Well,
your 2. Yeah.
You shouldn't eavesdrop because we've got an open working plan.
That's
The
right.
4 of
Yep,
us.
yep.
What did I say?
Ears drop. Yeah.
Or whatever.
Ears drop.
What did I say?
Ears drop.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Eavesdrop, yep.
And Christmas can be expensive, and I notice how much Timmy's phone works, and he takes those cashy jobs and he just books them in, and because it's expensive. At least you've got the availability.
I've got none.
Have you?
I haven't got one.
Well,
So what are you talking about?
You're getting a bit desperate.
It's dried up. It's completely dried up.
8223 00. We need some cashies for my little friend
Oh, I
next
need a
to
rest.
us.
I need a
You
rest.
need- you
I
do
need a
need
rest.
Hey, the third test starts Saturday at the Gabba. The series is tied 1-1. How's this? I feel like we need it. India's number 1 bowler, match winner, and a bloke that I've been saying is carrying a couple of kegs, Jasprit Bumrah, is in doubt.
Well,
He has an upper leg injury.
yeah, I'm not surprised at that because during the second test in Adelaide, there was a period where he didn't bowl for a very
Correct.
long time during that second day.
Correct.
And I said, I think they might be protecting him. And then it was actually the wife that picked up when he was bowling. She said, oh, he's got some sort of a limp going here. So, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. And if he does play, he might not be at full capacity, which, again, is an advantage for Australia.
Oh, boy, well,
He was very good in that first test.
What are the thunderclouds for? I was going to say, oh boy, wow, wee. If he's out, fill your boots up, Steve Smith. That's number 1. And India cannot win if Mudguts isn't playing.
There it is.
There it is. There
How
it
did
is.
I know?
That was in
It was
anticipation.
premeditated.
You can't do it.
I
So
knew
you
where
read-
you were going.
You can't
Yep.
do that. Here's Dan Breddick on Bumrah.
Well, he definitely looked sore towards the end of the Adelaide Test. I would imagine that he would only attempt to bowl once between these 2 matches, and that would be the same as for the Australian quicks, by the way.
Cannot win without a full-strength, full-flighting Jasprit Bumrah.
Again, when we wiped them out here 2 years ago, I think it was, for 36, we thought, we're going to whitewash this whole series and they're too young and we're going to do this, that, the other to them. And I think Coley went home for the birth of his child and the like, and they beat
won.
us at the Gabba, and then they beat us in Sydney, and then it was all over. We lost.
Their bowling lineup at the Gabba last time was 5 test caps combined.
Yes.
They had so much less experience in Australia.
It got us out.
All right. Okay. Well, what are you trying to say to me?
Well, it's a big statement that you've just made.
Crows training update at Richmond Oval. GWS's Isaac Cumming came off with a hamstring complaint.
No.
Well, I mean, come on. He's averaged 9 games a year for the last 8, and he's got hamstring tendonitis, hamstring awareness. That was always going to be a risk.
Yeah.
Isaac, please get that right.
It's not. It's
Burjo, please get Isaac right.
You certainly prefer it now.
Well, that's true.
Than during the season.
That's true.
But yeah, it's an ongoing issue that you want repaired.
Come on, Isaac. James Peatling fell awkwardly, but we'll be right. He jarred his knee. We've got him on.
We can ask him
today at 4:30. Wrapped up for the year. This is. I'm just reading this.
Right.
Wow. Wrapped up for the year. The entire forward line. Taylor Walker, Darcy Fogarty, Riley Thilthorpe. Wayne Miller has been doing some drills. He's coming back from a knee recon. That'll be fantastic. And Lachlan McAndrew, the 209-centimetre ruckman that Nord recruited over here that I spoke to you about yesterday.
Yep.
The Crows cut their lunch. He trained as his backup for Kieran Strawn today. So, yeah.
Okay, so that's the wrap-up you're saying, but it's not the end of the season as such. They go through to next week, don't they?
Well, those boys have wrapped up the year. They're
not training again?
Not training again, apparently.
Not training again?
That is
the 11th of December.
That's what wrapped up for the year means. Wrapped up. So they're put in cotton wool. Nothing to look at here, you know.
They got back on the track about 3 weeks ago.
That's exactly right. Now, any port news, Timmy?
Robbie Gray's moving all right.
Robbie Gray? He's a recruiter.
In other words, no.
So
0
point.
That's good at this time of year.
0.
Nothing to report,
Exactly.
nothing to look at here.
Nothing to look at.
Sit under the radar and just get the job done.
Exactly right. And no injuries. That's amazing.
Well done. Public tickets for Gather Round went on sale today, and the same old problems with this company called Ticketek. Long waits, sessions timing out. The smart ones, Timmy, they caught the tram to the Adelaide Entertainment Centre and got their tickets at the old-fashioned way at the box office.
Just like the old days.
See, that would have been me.
Yeah.
I can't do all that stuff with that. Here's 5AA's very own Jade Robrin.
Ron, good morning. Who are you lining up for? What tickets do you want this morning?
I want to go to the Barossa on the Saturday, gather around to see Kangaroos and Gold Coast. I've got 3 mates coming down from Newcastle. They're mad rugby players, but they want to see a gather around, so we're going to shout them up there for the weekend.
You'll teach them the rules. How long have you been lining up for?
Well, got here at 7 o'clock, so an hour and a half I've been here with my wife, Diane.
And you're a Crows supporter. Did you get your tickets yesterday?
I did. We were lucky to get 6 yesterday and really good seats.
How long did you have to line up for online?
2.5 hours.
Oy.
When we first started, we had 22,000 in front of us and then just kept at it and at it and at it. It was worth it.
We found a Melbourne supporter, John. Are you confident you're going to snag some tickets this morning?
Hopefully, we've got friends coming over from Perth. They've booked their flights already, so fingers crossed.
How long have you been lining up for?
I was about 3rd here, so about 6 this morning, just to make sure we actually got tickets for the guys in Perth. Fairly confident, but we don't know yet.
Well, here's the latest tweets from AFL House. St Kilda GWS at Nord Oval, tickets exhausted. Western Bulldogs Brisbane, Nord Oval, tickets exhausted. Richmond FIVEAA as well as North Gold Coast Barossa Park, tickets exhausted. Sold out Crows v Geelong Thursday night, tickets exhausted. Port Hawthorn, there's the odd what they call limited tickets. So there might be singles and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, those
you
sort of seats.
You can still get Port Hawthorn, Melbourne Eston, Collingwood Sydney and Carlton West Coast. So did you get your tickets?
And people waiting online exhausted.
Exhausted. Yes. and are you still trying? We'd love to hear your story, 8223 And if you're old school like me, did you get the tram? Did you go down to the entertainment centre? Did you see Jade down there?
I drove past mid-morning and they were lining up. They're coming off the trams, dressed in their colours and over the road to the Ent Centre to get them old style. Liked it.
Now, I'd love to know if someone can answer this. I was told if you're old style like that, you get priority before people that are lining up on... You know what I mean? Like, Ticketek would have this...
I've no idea whether
have
that's
no idea.
a priority at all. No, but
okay.
It just reminded me of the old day when tickets went on sale for a concert.
Yeah.
And there were certain outlets that had them.
Yes.
And everybody would rush to an outlet that was close
Yes.
to them, whether it be in the
Yeah.
burbs or in the city,
Yeah.
and you'd see the lineups and you go, oh, that's for the Dire Straits concert or something like that.
They're
you know,
camping out.
I used to love that stuff. It's sensational.
That old school seems to work better than being on your iPad, your iPhone, and your whatever, lining up for ages. Sam did it today and showed me. How long did that take?
It took at least 15 minutes just to get through to the page where you can look at what tickets are
And then
available.
you got logged out or blocked
and
out.
then you get about 6 minutes to make a payment.
decision.
Yep.
Hot off the press.
Oh, hello.
Hot off the press.
It's more a rumour.
Oh, rumour.
It's more a rumour. But we don't like dealing in rumour or innuendo, so I made it a hot off the press. Adelaide Crows are training at Richmond Oval. And you go, well, hang on, why's that? They've got a perfectly good footy park down there.
What's going on?
Well, it's because the council's not watering the Oval, and it's too damn hard for them to train.
That's the rumour?
And it's full of three-corner jacks.
Oh, it's...
Now listen, they are nasty little things.
Look,
Imagine
they
getting
are.
tackled and landing into a patch of three-corner jacks.
But there's no way there's three-quarter jacks on that oval.
So I have done, let my fingers do the talking, the walking. I've rung a number of people.
Thanks, Yellow
Not
Pages.
true.
Not
true.
Okay.
Number one, the council don't take over the Oval for at least another year.
Okay, so nothing to do with
The
Charles Sturt.
SANFL have it managed by Green Options, and it is, in their words, tickety-boo.
Right.
Curl moustache, nothing to look at here.
Okay.
So let's ask James Peatling why they were at
Richmond.
Now, you have a theory with videoing or something.
Sometimes they want to get behind the goals, vision and the like. I'm not sure what, because of what's going on construction-wise around Footy Park, the old Footy Park, whether there's an ability to be able to get up there and get that vision or not.
Yes.
Maybe they needed to go to Richmond to do that,
fair
but
call.
that's just the theory.
Now, we interviewed earlier today Ishigua.
She'll be coming on, correct.
And she'll be coming on later. Now, we had to do that. Very, very busy
That's
lady.
right, gotta catch her.
She works for Fox. I think, personally, it's not that I've got a crush on her or anything like that. I
Did
think
sound like it in the interview.
Well, it did. well, okay, let's share some insight. So you log on to what Zoom.
Yep, Zooming.
So I log on. You logged on a little bit later. Ish is at the other end. She's at her hotel. She's at Queensland for Gabba. And she goes, I better do my hair if this is going to be video. She wanted to do her hair for me, mate. I mean, let's face it.
That's what you think.
She saw me log on in my work clothes,
I did say, look, it's only
like
audio, so it's okay.
And then she
was
rushed
very
back.
relaxed
She didn't
at that.
care.
And I
Anyway.
said, why do you think we didn't get dressed up?
Yeah. You know what I love this role, getting to meet magnificent people, but I do enjoy these Zooms because you get to talk to them before and after, and then you do your interview in between, and then we come back, we edit and all that sort of stuff. What a delightful person.
She was excellent. And,
oh, my God.
Spoke very well. And then, well, I'm not going to give away anything in the interview, but it was a great insight into when she began.
Yes,
That
and
was the
it
bit I
leads
liked.
me to this. She is fast becoming, personally, the voice of cricket. The summer voice of cricket. I think it's her 9th season. I love her style, her voice, her knowledge, her timing. She's an absolute gun. She lets the people in that box shine. And she has a real art of letting them shine. If there's a special comments person and it's Warnie, well, let Warnie be the star. I love people like that. So what do you like and what don't you like in a commentary team or a commentary person? And you can be as brutal as you want, or you can be as complimentary as you want. You can pot us, doesn't matter. I get potted every second of the day. But what do you like in a commentary person?
Yeah.
What is it? Does it have to be their voice?
And there'll be favourites out there that
Is it their
people have
style?
liked in the
That's
past,
right.
or what they like currently, what they perhaps don't
Yeah.
like. But for me, I've always enjoyed the dulcet tones of Richie Benaud and the way he just understated everything.
Correct.
And sometimes just allowed the moment to play out
Correct.
without
Word economy,
without trying to get a line that he'd already practiced and written down before the test or something like that. He was never
natural.
like that. He allowed it to just
spot on,
just roll out, and I love that. And the other, I suppose, for me growing up and also having him call a lot of my early games was Ian Day in football. I loved Ian.
He was outstanding.
Day. He was just a terrific caller of the game, and I just loved the way he was so passionate about it. And when I remember meeting him and having a really good chat with him, and I said to him, I remember you getting my name right, because Geneva's not very common, and so there was Genevieve and Geneva and all sorts of things coming out, and he got it right first time. And
did anyone call you Juniper?
Of late, yes. And he was just brilliant. I said to him, you used to call the reserves games and all that. And he said, Timmy, this was my day. I used to get there early, call the reserves game by myself. I'd then do the league game. At half-time, I did the mini-league and then went back and did the second half of the league.
Wow.
That's a big day commentating.
What do you like, what don't you like in a commentary team? I'm with you with Richie Beno. Less was more for him, and every now and then I give myself an uppercut and I say, Stephen, be like Richie Beno. Less is more.
That's a good call.
Economy of words.
Great call.
Don't waste a word. Nail it. My English vocab's not as good as him. 822 300 And what are we giving away?
We are giving away yet again another opportunity for you to get a double pass to the FIVEAA Sports Lounge. Strikers' first home game against the Melbourne Stars, December 20 at Adelaide Oval. It's worth $600, so it's a great prize. So get on the phone now, 822 300 And a bit like yesterday, those who are having trouble with Ticketek, a couple of texts here. One already saying from Michael, can't buy tickets to the Port Hawks game. Tried to buy one, it says it's exhausted. You can get restricted view. I just had to check it myself now.
Okay.
So there are very, very minimal seats left for the Port Hawks game.
So where's the restricted view at Adelaide Oval? I don't get that.
There is. I remember I went to a concert once.
Behind a pole?
You were behind a concrete pole.
Right up against, the walls and stuff of the grandstand. So
that's ridiculous. Who's going to buy that?
Well, they're
just
a little bit cheaper. They're a little bit cheaper and
Okay.
allow someone to get in who wants to pay to. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
21 minutes after 4. Still lots of stuff coming up on the show. We've got Where Are They Now as well. James Peatling from the Crows will speak to Isha Gua too. And your calls, 822 300
Rowey and Timmy G on the FIVEAA Sports Show.
The Blitz Golf League is back at North Adelaide Golf Course on Friday, December 20th.
Catch pro golfers compete against celebrities in a 3-hour knockout format. It is the T20 of golf, Timmy!
Yes, correct. It's an ultimate day out with live music, food trucks, activities for the kids and plenty more.
Hospitality packages available with GA tickets starting from $10. Kids under 15 free. Book now at blitzgolf.net.
Blitz Golf Adelaide, proudly supported by FIVEAA, always Adelaide.
$20,000. Want to win it? Here's how. Edwardstown Mazda's incredible 2024 plate clearance sale is heating up. Buy a new demo or used car from Edwardstown Mazda and you're in the draw to win $20,000. That's right, $20,000. Why would you go anywhere else? Your dream Mazda and $20,000?
It's gotta be
Edwardstown Mazda, the #1 destination for Mazda in SA. T's and C's apply. T24/1786.
Celebrate the festive season with FIVEAA Festive Specials. Whatever you fancy, a big red to bring over to your father-in-law's barbecue, a great Prosecco for your Aperol Spritz, or a chilled carton of lager to kick off your holidays. You'll find it at FIVEAA. Or for those hot on trends, see our range of ginger beers, seltzers, craft beers and local gins. From the FIVEAA family to your family. Have a happy Christmas. FIVEAA, your local independent SA family liquor store for over 45 years.
Most people know Taps for their plumbing and roofing apprentices, don't they, Rowey? Because they're famous for it.
Correct. But did you know Taps have also been employing Sparkies and FIVEAA apprentices for years?
Absolutely. They've got some gun talent in that area as well, because Taps apprentices have been winning gold and silver at World Schools in electrical, air conditioning and refrigeration this year. So outstanding stuff. That's the same quality that they've delivered for decades, now shining through in electrical, air conditioning and refrigeration.
You could nearly go, well, that's a Taps apprentice.
There it is, right there.
That's a Taps apprentice. So if your business is looking to employ a Sparky or a FIVEAA apprentice, Taps have some great applicants ready to go right now. How good's that before Christmas? So call the Taps team now. Do it.
Yes, trust Taps for the best. You can visit them at tapssa.com.au or you can call 8433 1200.
Today we're making Medicare stronger with more investment in bulk billing, enhanced support for mental health and more urgent care clinics. Learn more about Medicare benefits at medicare.gov.au/stronger. Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
With a Westpac home loan package, you'll save over $5,000 on interest in the first year alone that you can spend on whatever you like. I could finally get a parrot. Or maybe not. Search Westpac home loan packages today. Credit criteria, T's and C's, fees, charges and $395 annual package fee apply. Based on a $400k Rocket Repay variable rate home loan standard package discount. Visit westpac.com.au/packages. That's a deal worth chirping about.
There's one word that should be deleted forever.
It transcends language, culture, geography, status, and it doesn't discriminate. That word is cancer, and until we can delete it, we're going to treat it. Lift Cancer Care is dedicated to offering additional cancer services to complement your existing treatment plan. We collaborate closely with your medical team to achieve the best outcomes for your diagnosis. So, if you or a loved one are ever struck with the C word, think of the L word first. liftcancercare.com.au.
Everyday items locked in at low prices for longer. There's more ways than ever to save at Foodland.
The 5AA Sports Show. Rowey and Timmy G.
25 minutes after 4. Call in 8223 for a double pass to the 5AA Sports Lounge. Our best caller tonight will win that, so take part in the show. First, let's check your traffic.
At Panorama, 3-car crash, Springbank Road near Kent Road. Really big delays here at the moment. Green Acres, a car fuel leak, North East Road near Muller Road, and another prang at Motbury Heights, McIntyre Road near Moon Road. Seacombe Garden, sinkhole repair works continuing at the Seacombe Road, Morford Road, right about New Ashford's gone down there, so nearly finished. Now got a Canberra Phillip Highway at Elizabeth. Protect your dog these holidays. Get $40 off vaccinations at Green Cross Vets until December 23. Search Green Cross Vets and book now. T's and C's apply. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Great movie, Ted. It's about that teddy bear that could talk.
I have seen both.
Ted 1's better than Ted 2.
Yeah,
We've got Ted 3
like
on the
both.
line from West Beach. Hello, Ted.
Oh, yeah. Good evening, guys. How are we?
Excellent.
Good. Right. Love your show. Can I just say as an aside, because you do the internal advertising, and you guys are good. You seriously, it feels like you're right in that. So compliments to you. You could be actors. You could be earning more money over in Hollywood. Anyway, irrespective of that. No, what prompted my call was Ishigura. She is, I've got on there, so to speak, very early because I think she's wonderful. She's informative, knowledgeable. She doesn't step out of line. She doesn't say something stupid. And she can upstage a few of the male components. May I say that? But this is a compliment call to her because I think she's excellent. So,
excellent, Ted.
Well done, Ted. I think it's shared by us, certainly.
She's the new voice of cricket, and we've got her on later in the show.
And I agree. Doesn't try to go over the top, and that's the main thing.
Stephen and Timothy never liked Warner as a player. Thought I'd give him a chance as a caller. Then I realised, yep, I was right.
On you, Johnny.
Not everyone can be each other's cup of tea, though. That's what we have learned.
That's it.
27 minutes after 4.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G. David Penberthy and Will Goodies. 5AA Breakfast.
Yet another anti-Semitic attack in Australia, this time in Sydney.
Well, you set the tone, don't you, as a nation and as a government, when 1,500-odd civilians can be killed. A group of people arrive at our most iconic national building to effectively hold what felt more like a party.
Adelaide's leading breakfast show.
Wow.
This is Australia we're talking.
How sick and stupid are these people?
Weekdays from 6 a.m. on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Some things need an emergency department, but if you're umming and ahhing on what to do, it might be more of an emergency. If you're unwell and unsure what to do, call Health Direct on 1800 022 222 and a registered nurse will help you find the best care for you. A message from the Government of South Australia.
Be bold, be brave, be fabulous. Be a Marilyn, darling. Every February, hundreds of South Australians take part in the Channel 7 Brighton Jetty Classic, dressed as 50s icon Marilyn Monroe. It's all part of the Marilyn Jetty Swim. Register now and join this empowering event, raising funds for Cancer Council SA, so they can continue to make a difference in the lives of South Australians impacted by cancer. Register today, darling, at themarylands.org.
The Santos Tour Down Under celebrates 25 years this January. Can you believe it, Rowey?
God, that makes me feel old.
It's unreal, isn't it?
25 years.
Well done.
Another global sporting event that really has put Adelaide on the map, and everyone can take part. That's what I love about it. The Adelaide Epic Ride at the Santos Tour Down Under lets us amateurs, me, enthusiasts, you, have a crack. Actually, your band.
Yeah, I am.
No ski can ride ski, you stay away.
Flat
you get
track,
in the car.
flat track only.
That's it. It's a famous track. It's on Thursday, January 23rd, and your mate Hazy is giving it a go this time.
I'm glad because he's younger and far
Isn't
fitter.
he our mate?
Yeah, he
Nova's
is indeed.
Hazy, is that what they're talking about?
Correct.
Yeah,
Hazy.
he's our mate.
He's going to ride 120 Ks from Norwood to Uradla, and you can do it with him. And if that's a bit too epic for you, though, there are 20 and 85K options as well. So that's good. Got a little outski there if you need it.
There you go. So go on, do it. Get on your bike, start now, be part of Adelaide's epic ride at the Santos Tour Down Under. Now, if you want more details, it's simple. tourdownunder.com.au.
This is 5AA News. Always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, Mel Usher with the latest news headlines. A Borough man has claimed his $50 million Oz Lotto win. The Prime Minister is calling for unity after a spate of attacks against the Jewish community in Sydney and Melbourne. Dick Van Dyke and Cher are among the celebrities who've had to flee their properties due to a large wildfire in Malibu. And in sport, the Western Bulldogs will continue playing 2 games in Ballarat per season for the next 3 years. They've extended a partnership with the City of Ballarat to make Eureka Stadium their second home. Now checking 5AA traffic.
At Panorama, delays clearing from that earlier 3-car crash, Springbank Road near Kent Road. Greenacres still got a car fuel leak there, North East Road near Muller Road. Monterey Heights a crash, McIntyre Road near Milne Road, and we are slow South Road, Carrata Park. Camera 2, Doothie Street, Melbourne. The time is now at Mercedes-Benz. Enjoy savings across the range, including Mercedes AMG and all-electric models. Visit your nearest retailer or shop online today. T's and C's apply. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
The 5AA forecast, clear tonight down to 13, sunny tomorrow 27. Right now it's 23 degrees. We'll have more news at 5 and as it happens on 5AA.
When your youngest finishes school and pick up and drop off become a distant memory. When the neighbours no longer have loud music to complain about. When you wake up and fall asleep to the sound of silence because the kids have flown the nest. If only it happened sooner. Semi-retirement, disposable income and infinite time to spend it. You're a super consumer. If you run a business that'd like to reach the consumer we call the trifecta, speak to us here at 5AA.
On the first day of Christmas, Wayville Hyundai gave to me 3 years of free servicing. Every in-stock vehicle sold this December comes with 3 years of free servicing, plus a surprise from under our Christmas tree. Change the way you Hyundai at Wayville Hyundai.
Everyday items locked in at low prices for longer. There's more ways than ever to save at Foodland.
The 5AA Sports Show, Rowey and Timmy G.
28 minutes to 5. Where are they now? Coming after 5 o'clock. And lots of love for Fox Cricket's Isha Gua. She's going to join us just before the 5 o'clock news. And, of course, your calls too. 8223 0000.
Yeah, Crows landed in the off-season GWS excitement machine. His name's James Peatley. He joins us now. James, welcome. Are you settling in?
Yeah, I am. Thanks for having me, boys.
Good man, good man. Did you tread in a pothole today?
Yeah, I did. There was a stray one out there that got me.
So, what are you doing at Richmond Oval? How come you out there?
I think they're doing a bit of work for West Lakes at the minute. I think it's the only time when the men and the women aren't using the Oval for a bit, so I think they're taking a bit of time to just get it prepped for 2025.
Oh, well, okay, because we had an email earlier saying that the deck's very hard and there's 3/4 jacks on it.
Yeah, well, that's well out of my knowledge, so I don't. Yeah, I'll leave that to the expert.
Fair cool. How's your mate Isaac? Did he do a hammy?
Yeah, well, I didn't see it or anything. I was in a different group at training, and yeah, I'm not too sure about how it is, but I think that's what the reports are saying.
Well, I hope he's okay. Hey, your assessment on the squad, the work ethic, the training. Benchmark it against your old club?
Well, I'd guess no matter what club you're at this time of year is grueling, whether you're at one of the 18. So, yeah, it's obviously this time of year is a bit of fun, but yeah, it's been good.
Hey, James, welcome to Adelaide. Now, you're a Pennant Hills boy. I was just wondering, how did you get involved and choose Australian rules as your game?
Yeah, obviously originally from Pennant Hills. So my dad's side of the family grew up in Bendigo, so that's the connection with Aussie rules.
Yes.
But yeah, growing up, I always played footy, and it is growing in the area, and there's actually been a fair few names come out of Penn Hills in the area recently, and even in the past. So it's not necessarily uncommon, but yeah, it still isn't the favoured winter sport.
Yeah, because I've heard that the AFL are making some real inroads into especially schools and the like with the Auskick programs, both in Queensland and in New South Wales. So I was just wondering whether that had an influence on yourself, but obviously you came from a family that was into Australian rules already. But what is it like at ground level?
No, obviously when I was growing up, they did put a mountain of work, because when I was going through primary school, obviously the Giants weren't a thing yet. They only just had been announced. So they did a lot of groundwork of sending players out to schools and getting people working in the industry and setting up sort of pathways to get to your local club or anywhere like that. So they definitely did make it more accessible throughout my time growing up, which was really good. And it does help people get down and play local footy on the weekend and give them a different avenue besides some of the other sports that obviously take a bit more favouring in the area.
James, we haven't spoken to you since you were traded to the Crows. So how long were they into you? How many months or years or times did they speak to you to get you over?
Before I got drafted, they were interested. And then, obviously, when I was playing over in Sydney, there wasn't much. And then, when I was out of contract last year, it popped up again. And, yeah.
Your teammates, Isaac Cumming, it's been written that, he moved here with free agency, that both of you are good mates, so to speak. Did Who moved first? Did you move and he followed you, or he moved and you followed him?
No, obviously my stuff was a bit later in the season, but obviously we're being close mates, so we did have constant dialogue. So, it did help that we were sort of an open book to each other, because obviously we were in a similar situation at the time, so we were able to bounce off each other, which made the whole situation and process a lot easier to sort of have someone to talk to about everything.
Yeah, how good's that? Helps you to settle as well. So settling, where are you settling? Are you buying a house, you in a house, you share a house? What are you doing?
I'm in a house at the minute, just renting at the minute. So, sort of finding my feet, finding the areas that I see that I could perch up in for a bit longer. So, sort of, I'm enjoying the days off and stuff like that, just sort of finding my way around, seeing the areas.
Yeah. Now, I've seen a bit of you play. Your finals with GWS was outstanding. You just seem to get better and better with opportunity. Describe yourself as a player or the player you want to be in the Crows midfield.
Yeah, obviously I think some of my strengths are my quick feet and my ability to drive out of contest. And just, my ability to hunt the ball and hunt the man, no matter the situation, would probably be my key focuses in what I want to bring, and just someone who's just sort of willing to do whatever it takes to win, and whether that means playing whatever roles required of me.
James, I was reading about the influences on your career so far, and your dad being one of those, but Kane Smith from the Westbrook Bulldogs, where you played your junior footy there, Adam Schneider, and Ben Hart, of course, Adelaide's own. What's one thing that each of those gave you to pep you along?
Well, obviously Dad got me into the game, and he's always someone there that you can sort of bounce off, and he's someone that sort of gave me the basics and everything of the game at an early age. And then Kane Smith was massive for me in learning how to play different roles and stuff like that. Obviously, he was brother of Joel, who was at Hawthorn.
Yeah,
so it was a pretty good coach to have, one of my first coaches. So he was really good at just making me inept to play all positions. And then once I got hired, Adam Schneider was really good about building confidence in me that I was good enough to be at the level. And then Ben Hart, he was really good at just another one that was really good at just making me believe that I was good enough to hang at the league level.
Excellent. I did read that you love cricket as well. Did you get to the Adelaide Test?
I did, yes. Love the cricket. So that was Adelaide Oval was a great spectacle for the day-night test. A bit flat they're not doing it next year, to be honest. But yeah, it was. I really enjoyed the day down there.
We've just got a little bio of you. Get to know James Peatling. Now, there's some really good things here. What's your favourite food? Is Snitty. What's your favourite sport? Cricket. Who's your favourite athlete? Kelly Slater. Some real good, solid stuff there. You'd love to get a dog, but there's a couple here I just want to take you up on. What's your favourite TV show? Love Island. You are kidding me, James. You're as old as my son. I rip him all the... What are you watching that crap for, James?
It's for the content.
Yeah,
content.
Yeah, it is. It's trashy TV, but it's, I don't know. It ropes you in.
James. I say that to my James. And what's your favourite music artist? I've not even heard them. The Ryons. Who are the Ryons?
Yeah, it's just a little band from. I think they're originally from the Northern Beaches in New South Wales.
Okay, local band. Well, that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's just sort of where that came
J's
from.
Unearth. Mm.
Yeah, that type of area, sure.
Okay, all right. Well, I think we're getting to know you, James. I hope we do. And have a great off-season.
Well, I'll tell you what he does like doing as well, which we might be able to help him with. Likes camping and four-wheel driving.
Oh, hello. TJM equipment.
Yes, indeed.
James, this is a big state for you to explore, mate.
We're doing the live read.
I do. That's what I'm saying. I'm already planning when we get a little bit of time off, trying to find out sort of the areas down south or wherever I want to go, York or stuff like that. So.
Nick Murray's farm.
Yeah. James.
James, I don't think there's much out there.
James, you've just won me back. You've just won me back. Hey, mate, welcome to Adelaide. Great read. Let's hope you have a terrific pre-season. I'm sure you will. The midfield needs a James Peatling. Thanks, James, and we'll speak soon.
No, thanks for having me, boys.
See you, James. Well done, mate.
Hearing he's fitted in like a glove. Alex Neil-Bullen, like a glove.
Well, those interests, I'll tell you what.
That's exactly what the side needs.
He'll end up on Real Talk with... Ned
McHenry.
Hello.
I can see it happening now.
Look out. All right, 18 minutes to 5. We've got Fox Cricket's Isha Gua joining us next. First, let's check your roads.
Delays clearing from that earlier smash of Panorama involving 3 cars. Springbank Road near Kent Road. Greenacres car fuel leak still causing a few dramas. North East Road near Muller Road. And Seacombe Gardens works continuing fixing the sinkhole of the Seacombe Road and Morford Road roundabout. Good news, new asphalt has gone down, so nearly finished. Cameras Doothie Street, Malvern and Chandler's Hill Road at Happy Valley. The big one is on now at Nissan until December 21. Get unbeatable offers on selective ARA variants. T's and C's apply. Hurry to your Nissan dealer today to find out more. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Rowey and Timmy G on the 5AA Sports Show.
Join Rowey and Timmy G in the studio every afternoon with 5AA's live video stream of The Sports Show. Thanks to Foodland. Everyday items locked in at low prices for longer. There's more ways than ever to save at Foodland.
If you're ready for the legendary Hilux, your journey starts at the brand new Jarvis Toyota, Brighton Road, Somerton Park. Save across the entire Hilux range, unbreakable since 1968, including the first ever Hilux GR Sport, inspired with Dakar DNA. Hilux GR Sport is available now and boasting more power and torque. Jarvis Toyota, Brighton Road, Somerton Park, proudly celebrating 23 years of great deals. Visit their brand new showroom today.
When you go solar with Solar Heart, you'll join the smart Aussies lowering their energy bills with every sunrise. And right now, you can save up to $1,000 on Solar Heart solar power systems, including our revolutionary new Silhouette bifacial panels with a Solar Heart 30-year Australian warranty. To save up to $1,000 today and reduce your energy bills for years to come, get smart. Get Solar Heart. Terms and conditions apply.
When your shower gets old, it can start leaking. Even a small leak can lead to big problems. So call MegaSeal to fix your leaking shower or balcony without removing tiles for a lot less than you think. Missing grout or silicone, cracked tiles and stubborn mould are all signs you need MegaSeal. We don't just repair the surface of your tiles. We'll inject a waterproofing repairer underneath without removing them and apply a waterproof grout as well. To organise your obligation-free quote, head to megasealed.com.au.
Now, as I head down Port Road, as I do very often, I sort of look across and I go, taps. You know what? they're known for their plumbing and roofing apprentices.
Well, they have, but now you've got Sparkies and Fridgies apprentices, and they're world class.
Correct, indeed. Actually, they've got real guns in it as well, because TAP's apprentices have won gold and silver at World Skills in electrical, air conditioning and refrigeration this year. So the best of the best there. That's the same quality they've delivered for decades. They're now shining in electrical, air conditioning and refrigeration.
So if your business is looking to employ a Sparky or a Fridgie apprentice, TAPS have some great applicants ready to go right this minute, right now. So call the TAPS team today. That's what I'd do.
The thing is, they're TAPS trained.
That's
That's
it.
the difference, hey?
Yeah.
So trust TAPS for the best. Visit tapssa.com.au or call 8433 1200.
Give the gift of kindness and sponsor a homeless animal this Christmas. Earn your halo by becoming an RSPCA Guardian Angel and give hope to an animal in need. Visit rspcaguardianangel.com.au to donate.
Everyday items locked in at low prices for longer. There's more ways than ever to save at Foodland.
The 5AA Sports Show, Rowey and Timmy G.
It's 4:45. Where Are They Now is coming up just after 5 o'clock with an Aussie Test cricket legend. And right now, if you call in, first one through, Blitz Golf tickets to give away. We got a double pass to Club Blitz. It's back in Adelaide, December 20. It's like the T20 of golf. 3 hours of non-stop entertainment. You can go to blitzgolf.net or call in right now, 8223 0055.
Well, the Brisbane Test, it starts this Saturday. It should be absolutely awesome. You can catch all of the action on the Border Gavaskar Test Series live and ad break free during play in 4K on Fox Cricket and KO Sports on Foxtel. We've got a very special guest here. Isha Gua joins us. G'day, Isha.
Good day. Really good to be on the show, and